Magnus Carlsen and Veselin Topalov, another amazing chess game. I hope that you are going to watch this game till end because you are going to see another chess beauty. Magnus Carlsen is playing with white pieces and Veselin Topalov with black. And on the board we have the Slav defense. What is good opening choice for the black? Black is without any weaknesses, is a solid, but maybe sometimes a bit passive, but you will see. Okay, I am going to move forward, and here after h6, Magnus opts for a more positional line and he exchange on f6, and maybe bishop h4 is the main line where black usually taking on c4, white is stronger in the center, g5 and b5. This is a very complicated position. Black is pawn up, but white has the center and attack and counter attack. So that's another story because our game follows after move h6 and Magnus Carlsen decided to exchange on f6 and played e3. The white's idea is simple, to bring all his pieces to game and later aim to play move e4. So it's a simple chess, and believe me that the simple chess usually is the best chess. Knight e7, one of the key breaks for black is to play move e5 in the right moment. So this move makes sense, and here Topalov took on c4 and Magnus finally played move e4. So Magnus has advantage. Why? Because Magnus is stronger in the center, has more active pieces, but at the other side, black is not too much worse because black is playing with two bishops advantage. Even now, black's light square bishop is a bit passive. And I believe that black's position is solid because black is playing position without pawn weaknesses. That's a good. Now black has to find somehow he is going to be more active. So black played short castle and Magnus e5. He is gaining a space, and space is important. Usually think about space because player with space advantage usually has more active pieces, his position is more aggressive, and usually player with space advantage is feeling good. So queen e7 and now b5. Maybe at the first glance an ugly move because it makes some holes in black's position, but of course black idea is to play later on move c5. Magnus save his bishop, and after a few more moves Topalov played move a6. So he plan is a move c5, and of course he is working hard somehow to activate his light squares bishop. So Magnus played move h4, and don't be surprised, this is a good move. Magnus is looking for counter attack. Both players are doing well and playing good chess. What do you think about this position? Maybe I have the feeling that white's got advantage and it's looking for target. It's looking somehow how to attack black's position, but it's not an easy job because black is absolutely solid and still not weak anywhere. So bishop a8 and rook c2. Magnus is going to play rook c1, and what I'm enjoying here, like Magnus is playing in the center, on the right side and the left side. So he's playing everywhere and he's looking for every chance to be more active and of course to play for more than draw. I hope that you enjoying this game, and if yes, just feel free and press like or press follow and stay by me. Now let's come back because we are still not in the most exciting time of this game, and I think that now Topalov is going to wait for Magnus Carlsen's attack. It's clear that Magnus has to strike somewhere, somehow Black's position, and Black is waiting. So, what about Magnus? What he is going to play? And he played move a4, c5. Okay, now Black decided to open position. So let's take on b5 and let's take on d4. So far, the game is or remains more or less balanced. But now Topalov played a natural move that turns out to be a mistake. And it's a big surprise that this move is a mistake. Why? Because this move allows Magnus to activate his knight, but it's more important to be, I think, more active. And knight e4, watch this position. Black is unable to maintain the pressure on the c file, and knight c6 or knight d6 are huge threats. So I think that Black is not losing anything, but this is a difficult position for Black. Why? Of course, because White is more active. And that's important to be more active. I think that the best way how to improve your chess or improve our chess is to learn from the chess legends. And if you love to improve your chess, I will tell you that the best way is to study games of chess legends. And why not to study games of Magnus Carlsen? For example, here you could understand how white pieces are powerful and how it's important to be more active than our opponent. So exchange on c2 and now knight c6. Black love to be more active, but I believe that Black's counter-attack went nowhere, and Topalov played rook b6 and f4. This is a simple and strong move. Black is playing with piece down because the bishop on g7, it's not a bishop. It's not a pawn. It's a bad piece, and it's good to remember that with bad piece, we are playing bad game. Simple and strong move, and another reason why it's good to learn from Magnus Carlsen. He's trying to be more active, and of course he's trying to not allow Black's pieces to go for counter-attack. Nice position, nice advantage, and nice inspiration to our games. So Topalov played queen a8, he's trying to attack knight on c6, and of course he's hoping somehow to activate his bad piece and knight e7 check and h5. Just in time, White changed mind, now he's going to attack Black's king. Wonderful game, and my feeling is that like step by step, move by move, Magnus Carlsen is outplaying his famous opponent. So rook a6 and exchange on g6 and rook c7. I think that Black is lost, and if you don't believe me, let's follow this game till end. Check, it's not going to change anything, and now queen d8. Yes, it looks like Topalov found it a way how to win something. It seems like Black is back, but queen d3, it's amazing move. And now what to do? If queen c7, then White is winning in 4 moves and Black is checkmated. I believe that knight f6 check, knight g6 or queen g6 follow with checkmate threat. If you don't believe me, stop this video for a while and do your best to find mate in 4. So Topalov decided to take on e7, and now maybe you believe that Topalov is playing with piece up and he is winning, but rook d7, and after a few more checks, Black resigned. He's absolutely outplayed, and Magnus played a nearly perfect game. one of the most exciting and famous chess game of Magnus Carlsen. I hope that you enjoyed this game, and I believe that you saw a really interesting fight where Magnus Carlsen outplayed his opponent. If yes, finger crossed, I'm going to meet you here in our another YouTube chess video. See you soon, take care, and bye bye.